Just remember to let me know when it's we're past the first minute. So
Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah, welcome back.
So we had some fun. We watched some Family Guy while Steven decided to bleed the lizard.
He let the prairie dog out.
Oh yeah, felt good. Didn't realize I had to go that bad.
Did you leave the fan on?
No.
Oh, good.
Cool, thanks. I appreciate the way you used my bathroom today.
You're welcome.
I just have a question.
Okay.
That doesn't matter.
How deep are we in yet? Is there something I want to talk about, but I can't talk about it just yet?
I like the fact there's bird tracks on your shield.
Yeah, well, Skyloft and Skybirds and
Things. You know.
Very important.
So I haven't watched it yet, so I don't have a whole lot to go on so far. But the new Black Widow movie?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to.
Yes.
But so far, I hear not that good, but the most important part is the end credit scene, so you have to watch it.
I don't know. I'm not watching it until I don't have to pay for it.
That's what I was saying too, but
Yeah, no.
I might do
Same.
the old
But-
ahoy there.
But on the subject of watching things, we watched a certain video over a certain bet, and all I'll say is, if you want to make that bet, I'll fucking do it again, because I'm fucking vindicated, because I was fucking right. I hope my neighbors didn't hear that.
He's really getting into it with Holly today.
I mean, yeah.
Domestic abuse. Domestic abuse.
But
I don't think we should joke about
the
They-
video that we
I
thought
didn't-
said only I'll do it again, he actually does say I'll fucking do it again.
Really?
Yeah.
You're wrong.
And don't worry, like, my neighbors will never hear me hit Holly. I would never
There's a
hit...
bug there.
I don't care. I would never hit Holly here. I already broke her long before we moved into this apartment. She knows her place.
Wow.
Wait a second. There's a lot dropped on me all of a sudden. I didn't process any of that.
God, I put you on
And you know
the
what?
floor
I'm glad I
3
didn't.
times. What part of no do you not get?
It's consent, and cats don't care.
Meanwhile, Stella's just there like, I'll fucking do it again.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever watch the video? It was very popular for a long time, and it probably still is. But it was called Tea Consent.
No.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Really? Oh my god. Okay, so it was a video about how consent is like super important, but the guy, instead of saying sex, he just talks about tea, and he's like, so if someone wants tea but then they pass out, do not make them drink the tea.
Yeah, that's a really good analogy.
And he's like, so if someone wants tea now, but after you make it, they don't want the tea anymore, you don't make them drink the tea. And you just keep going on, like, super obvious, like, don't make them drink the tea. Don't make them have tea. Don't do this, don't do that.
Just very, like, how much of an idiot are you if I need to keep explaining it kind of thing, right?
Yeah, and at the very end, it's like, now, if we just get this across with tea, it shouldn't be that hard to understand it with sex. And I'm like, right on, bro.
That makes sense.
Fucking gnarly, dude.
But, like, he does kind of do it somewhat humorously. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to be funny, but I find it hilarious.
Talking about non-consensual sex is so funny.
But, no, just the whole... The video. I mean, I loved it, and I loved the message, but I also found it damn hilarious because of the way it was done. Because it was animated. Not super animated, but animated.
Yeah, things. There's been so much stuff going on, and every now and then there's a new story that comes out, and as a father, it's definitely making me think about how I'm going to be talking to my girls as they get older.
Not ready for it?
What?
Not ready for it?
No, they're not ready yet. They're still too young. Like, I don't feel
What? The
telling
1-year-old and the 4-year-old, almost 4-year-old are too young?
for me to talk to them about stuff.
Sex?
Yes.
Sarcasm.
You
Yeah, I
can say the
know.
word.
But
We're all adults here.
I've been teaching Haley the stop, don't touch me there. This is my no square thing.
No, don't touch me there. This is my no square.
Because she needs to understand it.
Yeah, makes sense.
True that.
Don't go anywhere with strangers unless they're cool. Unless they're celebrity.
If they're wearing their hat backwards, a wife beater, and they're smoking a cigarette, you can go anywhere with them.
I trust that dude. I've seen some pretty messed up things. Like, you know how people, like, they talk about how, for example, like, oh, this dude who looks like he's like wearing a business suit and everything, and it's like, and then there's the guy like covered in piercings and he's looking like a punk guy. It's like, if you were to trust one of them, who would you trust? And the kid,
the guy with piercings, easily.
No, but like the kid would have been taught to trust the guy that doesn't look like he's covered in piercings and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But it turns out that guy was evil and stuff, right?
Oh, it's like. The way I was thinking about it, as you were explaining, I was like, okay, the guy with the piercings is living out his life the way he wants to. The guy behind his suit obviously is behind his suit because he has to do a job, but he's probably like frustrated and angry and wants to hurt people and everything else. Like, I mean, obviously white collar job, right?
Yeah. But then there's like this really morbid version of it where it takes the kid away. But then the guy in the punk clothes finds them and like saves them, but he also turns out to be a bad guy. By the end, the cops took care of everything, but it was like a really morbid version of that story.
I got into a really there's an ad that plays. I think it's a Nova Scotian ad, but I can't remember if it is or not. But anyway, it grabs you. It's very interesting.
Did it get you there?
Just one sec. It's there's a woman and what appears to be her daughter or son walking along a street, and everybody keeps looking at her, and it makes you go like, what is going on? And you're like, she keeps moving and she's looking around. She's like, what? Almost like she's nervous about people watching her. And then a cop walks up to her and she finds out that she was the one that was taking the child. It's like one of those Shamalama Ding Dong kind of twists. It's like, whoa.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're in the third dungeon.
Awesome. Speaking of dungeons.
Funny thing. Perfect segue. About 6-year-olds in dungeons.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah?
Let's just bleep that whole sentence out.
Funny you should talk about children in dungeons because
let's talk about politics, and not like our politics, but the fact that the Americans left their base.
Maybe we shouldn't talk about that one.
Let's not talk about that.
Let's not talk about that one. That one seems
I've got a lot I'd love to say about that, but let's not.
Yeah, not today.
We'll talk about that in another episode. Well, they can't get mad at us if we stream it.
Yes,
They can, yeah.
They can, but they can't.
No, they can.
All we did to do is make another account.
Bomb. There it is.
Oh, we'll do it again.
We'll fucking do it again.
Oh man, is the boss here a scorpion?
Yes.
Wow.
God damn.
Good guess.
I saw where you were going with that, and I was like, that's terrible.
What? It's predictable. Who'd have thunk?
Thunk it. Wow, that's well timed.
Yep.
Somebody at Nintendo went through hell to time that.
Somebody told me that you had a boyfriend.
No, we're not
That song makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, that song's really dumb, but
oh man, but it's
catchy.
so good though.
it's really not.
I actually listened to it today, not on purpose.
Somebody don't. No, let's not get into that. But still,
don't.
Yeah, that's. I was sitting there listening to the lyrics one time, and I'm like, "What is this person going on about?"
I bet you if you walk in there, the scorpions fall on you.
You know what? That's almost as good as the boss scorpion guess. In fact, it's just as good.
Well,
Wow. Yeah.
Hello. Is Tingle in this game?
No.
Wow, so he didn't exist yet.
No. This is pre-Tingle.
We
haven't got
That's my
that.
new favorite term. Pre-Tingle.
No Tingle yet.
Oh man, the title of this should be hashtag pre-Tingle.
We'll make it
Hey
happen.
babe, I'm pre-tingling.
Oh, pre-tingling. I'm gonna tingle.
Tingle, pre-Tingle.
Let me tingle on your face.
Hydras?
Yes. In fact, there was one of them in the first dungeon. I am garbage.
Wow, so that would have been cooler as a boss.
There we
A
go.
big one
Oh,
of those.
right. I do remember those now.
Yeah.
Aren't those just like a...
Fuck. That was so much faster than I expected.
No, it wouldn't be. Never mind.
There we go.
I was thinking of Aquamentus, but Aquamentus was just a dragon.
I'll get my
Oh, you
rupees.
guys want to talk about movies that were books that, or like books
Movies
turned
that
into
were books?
movies, but like bad?
Sure.
For example, Aragon.
Yeah. I mean,
Did you guys ever read Aragon?
I didn't, but I heard that everyone who loved Aragon hated the movies.
Yeah, I can vouch for that as well.
I'm looking forward to Dune, which is coming out in October.
Dune?
Yes.
Ooh, what's it about?
Dunes?
Well, technically,
Dune surfing, bro.
so it's very far into the future, and humans have,
Damn near perished.
no,
Oh.
no, they've taken over much of the known universe.
Let him finish. No, I'm just kidding.
They but it's about a specific planet called Arrakis, also known as Dune, because it's a very it's so sandy and so dry that if you're out in the desert, you have to be wearing a special suit that seals in your moisture and recycles your body's moisture, because you will just literally die if you
So
don't.
just bake.
Anyway, it's a lot more than that. That's just the setting.
Is it named that because there's spiders on it?
What? No, it's not.
You said Dune, but it's also called...
Oh, Arrakis? I don't
Yeah.
even know if that's I know a lot of the pronunciations for most of the things. I don't know if that's actually the... But it's not spelled like arachnid. It's Arakis.
Oh, okay.
So,
You know what I've been watching a lot of without meaning to?
porn?
No,
Same, bro.
I always mean to watch porn when I watch porn. In fact, though, to be honest, I haven't been watching it lately.
Oh, I'm proud of you.
Just a bit bored with all the stuff I've seen before.
I'm in that position.
It's just that limbo of like, wow, I need to stop so that I can make some new content.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god, there used to be a show on TV. It was overnight. It was about a guy or a couple guys who lived in an apartment, and they had a female roommate. And one of the guys that lived in the apartment was just this huge nerd, and he got an award for watching all of the porn on the internet.
Hmm.
Do you remember this show?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh god, I can't remember what it was called. I just remember the art style was not really that great.
Look it up.
For a second there, I thought you were talking about like the Sexy Losers comic, though.
Oh my god, that's
Because
like
like
bad.
one of the characters was like literally anytime he was on screen, he was masturbating. That was his entire character, and like later on, his sister shows up, and she's also masturbating all the time, and they're literally just doing it on like all the other characters like, what the fuck, because they're just masturbating together on the couch, and it gets to a point where he gets a phone call. He's like, hold on, can you take over? And she starts jerking him off while he's on the phone.
Oh man, that's not even the worst. Like Sexy Losers just has some really weird
Oh, yeah.
shit in it.
Oh
There
yeah,
was
they do
the-
that. Forgot about that.
There was
It
the
was animated?
no
It was a cartoon, not cartoon, comic.
way
Okay.
back in like the early 2000s, like
Yeah.
late 90s. Somebody had like a really sick sense of humor.
Yeah.
But there was like one. It followed a necrophiliac, and he was
Oh right, he was.
always after this girl. Like this girl was trying to kill herself. She'd be like standing on top of a bridge or something, and then he'd walk by, and she'd be like, or he'd be like, "Oh, you're gonna do it? End it all?" She'd be like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, okay. I'll meet you at the bottom," and then she would stop because he was so creepy.
then
one day,
he was saving her.
After 3 or 4 clips of the same kind of like comic, she gets out of the shower. She's bitching about this guy and how much she hates him. So she bought a gun to protect herself. But because she's got the towel over her head, instead of grabbing the
Blow dryer.
blowing her, blow dryer, she grabs the gun and shoots herself in the head and ends up becoming his his dead girlfriend.
And then there was the girl who falls in love with him but finds out he's a necrophiliac.
Oh, because he worked in the morgue.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
kills herself.
No, she pretends to be dead, so he'll have sex with her.
Yeah.
It's a really messed up comic.
It really is.
Like,
The
let's be
wife
clear,
who
this
wants
isn't-
her husband to eat her fecal matter.
Yeah, it was a really messed up comic. It was.
My strange addictions.
I was
Yeah.
definitely way too young to be reading it.
I was way too young to be reading it.
Yeah.
Well, if you were too young, you were too young.
Oh, I was way too young. Absolutely.
Oh, it was just stupid. Some of it was really funny though.
What led us down this whole track was, for example, the fact that I wanted to see what I've been watching a lot lately.
And we
Which,
suddenly, nope. Stab. There you
and
go.
it was SpongeBob.
We never did find out. You're right. You asked
Watching a
us,
lot of SpongeBob.
you asked us what and we were just all like porn, and then we ended up here.
Yeah.
What a rabbit hole!
I loved it. I loved where we went with
ooh,
it
that's
until
good.
we started talking about a brother and sister on a couch together. So
I mean, you mean like every single storyline to every single porn that's pretty much on Pornhub right now?
you watch Pornhub?
No, but
I wonder if we should be censoring that. Should we be saying just the hub or something?
we should probably censor most of this episode.
At this point, you're not wrong.
I don't think we have to.
Oh, right. I can just jump down over there.
We probably should just cut out the whole spot where we're talking about the
The comic, yeah.
the part with like the children in the dungeon
That-
and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Technical difficulties, but just put that up on the screen.
We're idiots and get carried away.
Yeah, we started talking about stuff that we probably shouldn't talk about on YouTube. Not because we condone it, just because it's something to talk about and we're stupid.
That is true. We're very stupid.
Talking for the sake of conversation.
In terms of movies, I'd like to see though. I would really like to see the Night Angel trilogy get turned into a either a TV series or a movie.
Oh, alright.
You guys ever read that one?
No.
It's good. I have all the books. If anybody wants to, you can borrow it.
I'll take it.
But yeah,
I'll give up that offer.
I have been reading Dune. I finished the first book. I'm just about halfway through book 2 because we were talking about that and then we stopped. I don't remember why or how.
I would get bored of Dune.
Yes, but there's a movie coming in October, and I'm really looking forward to it because holy fuck! Once I got partway into that book, I could not put it down. I think about a fourth of the way through, I was just all like, constant.
So yeah, I was gonna watch Sailor Moon. No, I'm just kidding.
There was a...
I've been watching a lot of Sailor Moon hentai.
What was it? That's fine.
Alright.
Just floating little buggy butts.
Yeah, they explode. They stop.
Actually,
Hit them with your bug.
It doesn't do much. They just bounce.
pause it.
Oh, are we...
Yeah.
Well, it turns out we're at the end of the episode, so...
So, yeah. Bye, I guess.
Bye-bye.
Have fun, everyone. We'll miss you, and
We're sorry about talking about really dark shit.
yeah,
This
we'll have
episode's
to
probably gonna be censored. pretty bad.
delete the whole goddamn thing. Bye.
Bye.